Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Princess Beyond Passions. My name is Princess. I am going to react to some videos. I'm going to present to you a lot of questions that you should be asking before you get married. And if you are already married, if you have not asked these questions, before you got married, these are things that you and your partner should be discussing. If you have children already or not, these are things you will meet some questions in these videos that will prompt you to begin to think about some things and then discuss those things with your partner with a view to improving your relationship, improving your marriage relationship. Like I said in one of my videos, I used to do reaction videos in the past, so I stopped for a while, but now I am going to be bringing you a lot of these reaction videos to help us learn, because we are all learning. Everybody at every stage is learning. All right, so without much ado, let's get right into this first one.
10 questions to ask your partner before you get married. 1. Are you sure you want to do this? Do you have any doubts or fears about making this commitment? Let's talk. 2. What do you consider cheating? Is it flirting? Is it makeouts? Is it a close emotional relationship with someone you could be attracted to? 3. Are we going to combine finances or keep things separate? What about when we make a big joint purchase? Are we going to split it? And do you have any debt? 4. Do you want kids? Or do you want more kids if you already have kids? Or should we just load up on fur babies? 5. Do you want to be in a monogamous relationship forever, a poly relationship forever, or do you want to leave things open and check in every year? 6. How can we improve our communication? Is there anything I can do that will make it easier for you to bring up difficult topics? 7. How often are we going to see your family, and do you want your parents to move in with us if they eventually need more care? 8. What secrets are okay to keep private, and when does omitting information feel deceitful? 9. What would you do if you were falling out of love? Would you tell me? Would you talk to a therapist or friend first? 10. Under what circumstances would you start considering a divorce?
Those 10 questions are very important questions. Let me not even begin to enumerate the things that he talked about. You've heard him. Now, let me play the next video.
Hi, I'm a therapist, and these are 3 questions I recommend you to ask someone when you're getting to know them for marriage. A really big one, finances. Speak about finances. Don't shy away from the topic. Don't tiptoe around the topic. If there's a certain lifestyle you want to keep up, share it. If there's some sort of debt you're in, talk about it, talk about the plan. Let it be that both of you are talking about finances, whatever it is. Sometimes we think, oh yeah, I'm not going to talk about it because they should just know what their role is. Unfortunately, no, you do need to talk about it because everyone's values sometimes look different. Everyone's scenarios looks different. So let's not assume and have these conversations instead. Number 2, living arrangements. Am I going to live in my place? Am I going to live in your place? Are we going to live with the in-laws? Are we thinking about moving country? I decided I want to move out the country. How do you feel about that? Or I don't want to rent, or I don't want to buy. Whatever it is, talk about living arrangements before you get married. Number 3, what does marriage look like? This is an important question because you're trying to understand from each other's perspective of what marriage means, what it might look like for them, and see whether you are able to fit yourself in that scenario, or if you can fit each other and accommodate some of those needs. So what does marriage look like for you? So it might mean, well, I'd like it to be that I have that support. I'd like it to be that I have some separate spaces around social time. I'd like it to be that I still be able to work part-time and I can be myself, and I want some me time. I'd like it to be that we connect with each other once a week at least, or we do something. It doesn't have to be extravagant. Whatever it is, what do you hope marriage to look like, and get to know what each other's idea of that version is.
The first person talked about finances. The second person talked about finances. It means that this is really important. Do not shy away from it. Why I picked on finances is because in my live streams, I have discussed finances, and people came in there to ask me questions. Should it be part of the things they are discussing and all that? And I said yes. It's very important to discuss finances before you get married. All right, let's listen to the next video.
10 basic questions I ask in premarital counseling. 1. How do you handle conflict resolution? Specifically, how do you repair and reconnect after a fight? 2. How are you going to manage your money together? Do you have the same spending and savings habits? How are you going to handle your debt? 3. Once you're married, do your expectations for your partner change at all or stay the same? 4. What are each of your household responsibilities? Are you good roommates together? What does a clean house mean to each of you? 5. What are your physical intimacy expectations and boundaries, and how do you think they might evolve over time? 6. Are your spiritual or religious beliefs a good match? 7. Are you each aware of how your childhood experience has impacted your relationship? 8. What are your personal goals, aspirations, and plans for the future? 9. What are the best ways to emotionally support each other? 10. Are you on the same page about having children?
These questions are really, really important questions to ask. Your spiritual beliefs, are you on the same page? Are you on the same page with children? Again, he talked about finances. Have you discussed it? There are so many questions. I have given you about 23 questions right now. And I have one more video to play. I hope that you will be patient enough to listen to this next video because it contains questions that are really, really deep, and some people might not have thought about these questions. Please, let's take a listen.
You need to ask some questions. Y'all need to sit down and go on a whole lot of dates. What's your name? Is that your real name? Do you have your daddy's name? When can I meet your daddy? Is your dad and mama together? How do you act when you get mad? Do you throw things? Do you cuss around? Do you beat up on people? I need to know, do you have a job? Where do you work at? How much money do you make? How long you been working there? Do you have a bank account? How is your credit? Can I see your credit score? Do you have a house? Or you live in an apartment? Do you pay for your gas in your car? Do you live with your mama and them? I need to understand what you're doing, what you like to eat. Do you plan on being fine like that all your life? Or you plan on getting big? How many children do you want to have? Will you get upset if we don't have no kids? You plan on having an inheritance? Do you have insurance? Can you pay for your funeral if you were to die today? You need to know who you marry. And don't you dare get married to somebody talking about, I've never seen him angry since I met him. It is not time to marry that person. You need to see how he look. And you need to ask that woman, how you look without your makeup? Don't put none on tomorrow. I need to see. The hair you got on your head, is that yours or did you purchase it? And if you purchase it, is it paid for or are you in debt? I need to know. When you blink your eyes, are those your eyelashes or did you buy those from somewhere? I need to know. You smell good today, but what about tomorrow morning? I need to know. Do you believe in taking showers at night or in the morning? Do you believe in taking 3 days off and then take shower? How is your relationship with soap and water? I need to know. What's your motive?
Wow, did you all hear that? That was a bomb. The hair you're wearing, is it yours? Somebody needs to ask me the hair that I'm wearing, if it is mine, because most of the time in a lot of my videos, you've seen the hair I wore. So ask me, the hair I wore, you all know the hair I wore was not mine, right? Right now I'm wearing my natural hair, but I have covered it with this hat because it's winter and I'm a bit cold. But I have shown you my natural hair in some of my videos before, and I have even shown you where I had skin cuts. Yeah? Yes. So you need to ask all those questions, and anything you don't understand while you are dating or when you start talking about marriage, you need to ask these questions. Please leave me comments in the comment section. Let's continue this discussion there. Do not shy away from asking your partner or the person that you intend to marry or the person that you are discussing marriage relationship with before you get married. Do not shy away from these questions. Ask these questions. They are very important. The reason we ask these questions is to help us know the person that we are going into a relationship with, or the person that you're already in marriage with. Like I said at the beginning of this video, some people are already married, and for the married people who are watching this particular video right now, if you have not asked these questions from the beginning, well, you might say, oh, what's the point of asking these questions now? Well, maybe what's the point? But thing is, if any question occurs to you, set a very good atmosphere and discuss such questions at the right time with your partner. Communicate in good tone. You have a lot of things to say, but the way you also say it matters a lot. There are some women I know that say, oh, well, I don't care, and some men really don't care too, but you have to care. If you want that person to be with you for the rest of your life, you need to care about that person. You need to care about the person's lives. You need to care about what the person is thinking. And you need to discuss with the person. Alright? And if you're married already, discuss with your partner so that you avoid conflict. One of the videos talked about how do you handle conflicts. You need to learn conflict resolution if you're already married, because you might ask some of these questions and your partner might take offense to it. So you need to learn how to resolve conflicts. You're not asking the questions to raise conflicts, but you are asking the questions so that your future will be better for the two of you. Your future will have less conflicts. Find out how your partner will feel when they are angry. Don't say, oh, my partner has never been angry, or no, that's not true. Every human being gets angry, gets upset at one time or the other. Alright, so find out these things before you get married, or if you're already married, discuss these things. Alright, so please leave your contributions in the comment section, and if you like what we do in this channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you like this video, give it a thumb up, like it. I'll see you in my next video that appears here or there, and thank you so much for watching.